So let me show you a simple hack that I'm doing right here at wptipsandhacks.com. So if you look at the home page, you'll see that some of the posts have a featured image here. And this isn't unusual at all to have a featured image there. But in this case the featured images are all the thumbnails, the poster frames really, of the YouTube videos that are embedded in here. So each of the posts that you see here that has this featured image in the list has the YouTube poster image there. So how did I do this? Well, you could just grab the poster image from YouTube or make one up on your own and then add that in as the featured image of the post, and then it will appear here depending upon your theme whether or not it appears here in the main screen or some other list. Like if I go to tips, there they are as well. But I wanted to have it done automatically. So I basically just embed a YouTube video and it automatically says I'm going to use the YouTube video's poster image as the featured image, and it will appear here in the list and I don't have to do anything extra. And it's really easy to do. I did it as a little plugin, though you could do the same thing in the functions.php. So I just have some dummy information here at the top of the plugin. Nothing really there because this is something I'm just hacking. I'm going to use just on my site. So you put your own information in there. Then I'm adding a filter here. So the filter is going to be on the hook post thumbnail HTML. And it's going to call my YouTube thumbnail function right there. The HTML is going to be passed into it. This is important because I want to be able to include a featured image the normal way and have it override this YouTube thing. So I want to have this fed into it. Then I'm going to right away go and say, hey, if it has post thumbnail, which is a function, a WordPress function, then just return what was passed into it. In other words, allow this post thumbnail to override the this function completely. And you know, it's confusing because it's called post thumbnail, but you know, in the WordPress interface it's called featured image and all that. So now it's going to go on and it's going to grab the YouTube poster frame. Now I don't want it to actually add it to the media. YouTube's already serving up this image, and as long as the video is there, YouTube's going to continue to serving up the image. Why should I use my bandwidth to serve it up? Why should I have all these complicated steps to actually bring it into the media library? And you know, years from now the site may have hundreds of these. You know, why add those all to the media library? I don't need to. So I'm going to first get the full content of the post. Okay. Then I am going to go and just get the post content there. So these two lines are just getting the post itself. Then I'm going to use a match function here to look for the actual YouTube ID, which is going to be what appears between u2.be/ and the quote after it, because these YouTube links look like YouTube/ and then the weird code for the YouTube video, and then that's it. Now if you're not using this because the YouTube embedded YouTube block in WordPress, you can use a full youtube.com link and all of that. So you're going to want to adjust this. Basically it's whatever is going to be between this and this. And that defines what it is. So it's grabbing that YouTube ID. And it's setting it there to be this variable YouTube ID. And it's checking to see if it can't figure it out, right? If it can't get it, if it's not working, then just default back to whatever the original thumbnail is supposed to be. But if it does get it, then it's going to continue here and it's going to return this piece of code. So it's just going to be an image, with the source being this img.youtube.com/vi/ and then the YouTube ID, and then there are various versions of it. I'm going to do the mqdefault.jpg, and that is going to place that image from YouTube right there. So that's it. Just this little bit of code here will then give me this here, when in fact this post has no featured image attached to it. There's no images at all. It's just a simple YouTube embed there, and now I get a nicer looking list with these poster frames from YouTube, and no extra effort on my part. Now I can post 100 more of these YouTube videos to my blog, and every time it will just grab this and I'll have a nice looking front page, nice looking categories pages, all with this embedded YouTube video, even though there's no featured image.